Well, it at least I got my crash out of the way already. Well, at least that's been and done. But as I was saying, in the dub, to make the game sound more Japanese, they don't go with patriarch, they say Oyabun. They're like, oh, we're not going to use patriarch Dojima, because that doesn't quite sound like as Japanesey. It's fucking... I love the dub, it's so bad. Alright. Alright, let's transition over. Hit the Persona 4 button. Where did we leave off? Go kill this arrogant motherfucker. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, was today the day that I almost killed a man? I think it was. And then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. The snow that started to fall and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Saw, my dude. This.
Welcome.
Igor, can you peg me with that nose? What?
It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Does he say this every time I come here?
I have summoned you within your dreams.
Imagine this long-nosed motherfucker imagine you having a great dream, and this long-nosed motherfucker hijacked it and brings you to his limo.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid!
Purely because if I look like I'm going to have any struggles, I have the almighty guide known as chat.
The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Bro, when he turns to the side, that fucking nose! Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am.
Am I gonna get a bunch of things from my rank 10s?
I can't ignore that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on.
Yeah, it feels bad, Big Green, sitting on rank 9.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need. If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
So to see a pattern of only girls being finished? I mean, Kanji's done. Yosuke's done. Dojima's done. I think the only other male social... Oh no, there's... Like I said, the only other male one are the athletes, but no, there's... Konishi and that Tutor kid.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Big Green, why do you sound like you're about to cry?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Wait, where the fuck was Teddy? Seems the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
What part of me wants to run over Teddy and we just found him. We don't know where, but we found him because we ran him over with the Velvet Room.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
I really want Teddy just to open the door and just be like, yo, is anyone in here?
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
I've been in here how many times? Is that thing on the left a GPS? You can hear something in the distance. To be granted, half the time I come in here, I'm yelling at Marie for leaving her fucking notes on the floor. Seems she's been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door.
Teddy's missing.
Fuck.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decide to go look for him. Yo, it do be windy out here.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Honestly, I think I would like that plot device way more than just Nanako survives. Teddy giving up his life so Nanako can live. I would fucking vibe with that. You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
I've just realized how much Naoto is into the color blue, and I kind of dig it.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed, Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Almost as if all the characters are color-coded or something. Yeah, maybe. Almost, right?
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted.
It's almost like I have a bias towards the color blue or something.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
Something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter?
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kinda odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, "Don't rescue or kill"?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, "I'll put in and kill"?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV, and yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
You all work together to take another step towards the truth. Yeah! Judgment rank up!
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
I will say though, the fucking gotcha moment of it's like, cool, we saved Rise,
Hey, this place is off limits.
so no one's gonna be dead, and then you wake up and someone is, and you're like, holy fuck.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID.
What a fucking first message into the chat. Lol, rip Mr. Muraoka. Hey, friendo.
Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Cop is a twat. Whoa, Naoto or the other cop?
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
The other one. I mean...
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
This guy's just doing his job.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Alright, never mind, he's just fucking lazy.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh yeah, God, what is down there?
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow.
What? Really? Everyone's coming?
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
Alright, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Maybe they were just hiding around the corner acting all casual. Saw, dude. Remember when I didn't kill you? That was like last night, remember?
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Hang on, I just want to hear that again. What a fucking start of that line! Oh, that replay function is terrible.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Did he always have that dot on his forehead? What should you ask him? Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
What should you... what should you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
So he didn't even put Saki in there. Interesting.
Hmm.
Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed.
Well, the announcer? Who cares about the announcer?
I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Why is my phone vibrating so violently? Jesus.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Do you know who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
A lot of great Easter eggs. I only know of the Risei one. Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
As I thought.
Alright, that confirms he didn't write shit.
You... believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Naoto's also mentioned? Nice.
Mayumi...
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only... you?
Yes, me. Why did my parents name me this?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right.
This guy sounds like a killer. He's got that killery voice to him.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
Doing what any respectable, depressed adult would do. Drink!
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
I'm in this text and I don't like it.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that.
Oh shit, that's what Kanji does after the game. He takes over the textile shop. Love that for him.
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
They should have had you go to Inaba in Strikers, eh? That would have been such a good fucking, like, Easter egg kind of thing.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead.
Sorry, just fucking the messages I'm reading. It's like, they're saying that the Amagi Inn, June S, the textile shop, all of them get massive boosts. To be fair, there's still no shit out there, so what would be booming? Risei's crotch. Man, I feel like if Risei was like an actual, like, existed in like nowish times, she would definitely fucking have an OnlyFans when she hit 18, right?
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
The tofu shop is wild. Fuck. Namatame is casting his eyes downward, painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program.
Whose dungeon was more sexual, Risei or Kanji's? The only reason I want to say Risei's is because of the music. That's pretty much it.
I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body.
I wish I could date Kanji. I would definitely date Kanji.
And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Oh yeah, that's right, Matt Mercer takes over Kanji, I think, in what, the anime?
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead.
The Yosuke romance mod? Because aren't the actual files for the romance, like dialogue actually in the game for Yosuke?
I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done.
He's genuinely a good guy. Yes, but he almost killed me in the fact that he gave me a fucking heart attack with that enduring soul play.
There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me.
Love games you play as high schoolers and it reminds you of like crazy high school experiences. I never had any like really crazy high school experiences. Like the wildest I got was some things I probably can't talk about on stream.
And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
I know I've been reading out like bits, but I'm not reading that one.
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
Yeah, right. I can imagine that'd be an interesting experience. Fucking, casually go to dinner with your girlfriend who happens to be your principal. It's a great idea.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
She's so bland, almost as bland as her fried tofu.
I thought I was the only one who could help them.
I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
Also, speaking of, like, jokes we've made with this cast, let's talk about Big Green.
But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
The Heart Blue Peppermint. Thanks for the follow, my friend. I hope you enjoy hanging out here. Yeah, who the fuck's Chie? All we know is Big Green.
It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
You gonna say that shit about heaven?
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it.
That cop's been gone for an awfully long time.
I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
Also, hearing you mentioned the three of us, like, fuck Naoto then, I guess.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Naoto did go in? No, and Naoto said she got kidnapped.
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
Yo, it's all good if you post a link. Just give us a heads up so Corgi can permit it. It's to stop the bots. It's to stop the actual bots.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
You are a bot? Well, you haven't asked if I wanted to buy followers yet, so you're a better bot than them.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
But since I can't do it because I have to tab out of the game, Corgi, if you want to go !permit, then do like @ and then it should pop up with Heart's full name, and then you can do that.
I'm sorry.
Then you should be able to post a link for like a whole minute, I think. I think it's a minute.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
I work here. I'm cleaning.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Big Green, kick his ass.
It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
Taking another step toward the truth. Yeah, are we gonna ignore the fact that Naoto actually has a gun?
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
Why does that sound like Nolan North?
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
I think that is Nolan North.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Or someone that's trying really hard to sound like Nolan North.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
Nolan North is Dojima? No.
Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
He actually is? Motherfucker, I'm looking this up now. I don't believe you.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it.
I'm still looking it up because now I actually want to know who he is because I actually don't remember the VA.
Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
JB Blank. Tomorrow you'll be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? You decided to go home early today to get some rest. He's the cop in Daisuke? Fuck, is he? That's awesome. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. The only place in... Who's a better DILF, Sojiro or Dojima? Sojiro. Can I help you? About the murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Care to elaborate? Bruh, coffee, Dad? Do I have to say more? Dude just straight up teaches you how to make coffee and curry? and's actually there for you, even when, like, at the start of the game, when he's kind of a dick to you. He's still kind of there. This fog is that he's some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Alright, well, he's, You know, this is the perfect time to raid the vending machines. Bro, imagine Junes takes over Inaba. Fuck, I bought an orange one. Bought the orange smash. I need that tap. You come to Junes and everyone, you come to Junes, because you don't come to Inaba, you come to Junes. It's just a dude in a gas mask. Since I hear from everyone is poison, I'm getting kind of freaked out too. Wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Sup, my gas mask bro? It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. Thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course I'm gonna go watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? About the murders. Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. I said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So, that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. Wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? I mean, that depends. If you stab Teddy in the suit, I think it'd bounce off. If you stabbed just Teddy outside of the suit, I think you'd stab Teddy. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, the fog is affecting my luck today. Go to the floodplain. If you want... As I talked to... the fog's pretty thick today. Go out on walks and can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. Hey, I'd like to ask something of you. So you have a minute then? I've got another... Oh, what the fuck do you want? You want another lamp? How about you get fucked to get your own lamp? Do I even have this lamp? No, I don't. This music's so depressing. Old lady, my daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh! This is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? The fog is dangerous. Need to start letting everyone know. Fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? About the murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. You ever got any fish for the cat? Guess I got some fish. Feed. Have a cat. There you go, cat. You need something. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Thanks, old man. Let's try June S before I just, like, ask Corgi for the answer. Can I help you? About the murders. The incident last spring. I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Alright. No, I don't want to talk to you. Talk to this lady. I hate how foggy every day is now. This is the season for winter vegetables, too. What will I do if the fog really is poison? All my vegetables will go rotten. This is all because not enough people eat their veggies. If only my son would clean his plate, he'd... Alright, thanks, old lady. You mentioned female student. I remember the one that Yosuke was talking to. What is it? What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did that all happen last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's got to remember something from that far back anyway? Man, these girls are all so useful. You got anything for me, my friend? Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About the murders? Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? You done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. What an asshole. When you say everybody, do you mean my friends or just everybody? I know everything about bugs. Alright, fuck off, kid. My teacher said to go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice to have the girls chasing me around, but it's boring because I can't play soccer now. Why did I think the kids would have anything insightful to say? Big Green, you getting anywhere? Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Where the fuck haven't I been? I mean, the school's closed, but why not? Nice. I tell you about my high school life, and then I need you to tell me if you'd read it if it was a graphic novel or some shit. Are you asking if I would read your high school life like a novel? In the end, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat anything I cooked, and the fog never cleared up either. Guys will have to stop going to my mother-in-law's house after all. Fucking insightful as ever. I just talk to my friends. No, don't care. Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. And no use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. information on what happened before we entered the TV world, You know, about that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I have. I spoke to her. She was the first person I spoke to. I was talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. Been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They were like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from June S. But nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the hell could he have gone? The only lady I didn't speak to is this one with the old timer. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Yeah, about the murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. Don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. I spoke to the wrong fucking lady. God damn it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, I want you. Recall anyone sus? A sus person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she was just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Fucking thanks. Every day's great at your June S. Yo, do you know the imposter? Someone told you that I saw a sus person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago? She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki. Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Well, I've hit a dead end now. Yeah, do you know any sus people? No, you're just spouting nonsense about Junes. Do you know any sus? No, you don't know any. You don't know any sus. Where the sus person at? Yeah, do you know any sus people, or are you just talking to Rosette? Don't see any suspicious, except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Swedish Canadian living in the Midwest of the US. The Americans are crackheads. Well, if you haven't figured out from my voice, I'm Australian. Anyone sus? There'd be rumors going all around. There's no sus people. Alright, we're asking everyone about the sus. Okay. Man, have you seen a fucking emu? They're huge! They'll fuck you up, man. Don't fuck with an emu. A lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone's particularly suspicious. Yeah, thanks, man. Cat, do you need more fish? Take my fish! You seen a strange person? In the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Seen a buff a kangaroo? Yeah, literally, if you encounter a kangaroo, the best thing to do is literally leave it the fuck alone. It will destroy you. Just gonna go to Okina. Is it foggy over here too? It is foggy over here. But it wouldn't make sense for to be here because you... I'll eat the green one. Swallowed a green object. Ask cabbage flavor is frightening for fighting for dominance over the sweet red bean. Give the man your feedback. I see. Thank you. That's very helpful. Local farmer and a Pt17 decided to help me out. I'm trying to create a hit. Once I do, I'll take it to my company. Something you wanted to ask? Code in Inaba, Incident Spring. I think there's a report about that on the news. But yeah, I'd imagine the answer wouldn't be in Okina. Because you could potentially not have that unlocked. If you just ignore the bike. I asked you about the sus. Asked you about the sus. You just spout nonsense. This guy thinks I'm the imposter. Do you remember anyone sus? Nah, just the Namatame bloke. You're all about poison, you're about motorcycles, you're depressed. I literally have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Because this lady's just gonna try and sell me seeds. Need to gather more facts? Fucking how? Maybe check the motorcycle man? Well, before he was just talking about his motorcyclings. He's fucking ding 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 ding! He hasn't been helpful. Yeah, you're just talking about the fucking... Bruh! What the fuck am I doing? Now I'm checking out the fucking internet. Talk to woman at shopping district. Literally, who haven't I asked? The other lady doesn't do anything. She just talks about how shit is. My lord. Nah, she just talks about how she can't go to her in-laws' place anymore. Because I've asked this guy both things. You sure? Well, usually you go through the dialogue and then it gives you the option to ask him. I swear to God, if it's her, I'm gonna be upset. I will be upset. Nope, that's a dog. No, you're all about the fucking... You just spout nothing. Do I have to talk to Naoto? Because Naoto's the only person I haven't spoken to. So we've done everyone here. done the floodplain because it's only the 2 people there. I'm getting upset. I don't talk to the shopkeepers, do I? No. You have to gather information. Bruh, what other information can I fucking get? Cause you just go about poison. The old man? Well, he's just got a quest for me. No, that's the lady, not an old man. It was the old man. It was the old man. Oh. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, 1 steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, that roast pork ramen. You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first 2 incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Sitting here won't help you think any better. You just had to go outside to get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Yosuke Hanamura. Adachi. Of course. If you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, did you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Oh, this is interesting. Does it actually matter what I say here? Or, because I don't know if I should keep this to my chest or not. I don't know why you would suspect Adachi when it's clearly Nanako. Yeah, clearly Nanako, the person that was almost killed. You just get to choose somebody else. Oh, that's if you get it wrong. But I mean, like, with this question. Do I tell them that I think it's Adachi? Or do I just pretend that I didn't have that thought? I should? I'll tell them. I nod to myself. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
If you back out, you just... Ah, okay.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
No, that was a cute little sneeze.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Speaking of sneezing.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Thanks, Koki.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
I'm agreeing with you, Naoto. What do you mean?
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. We're getting closer to the truth. So out of curiosity, if you pick someone that's wrong, do you just do they shrug you off as nah, can't be? I assume that's what happens if you pick the person that's not Adachi. There he is. Me.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
They give reasons why it couldn't possibly be. Fuck, I should have picked Yosuke for the shits and giggles.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
Speak of the man, there he is.
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Yo, Adachi's actually going off. He's actually getting angry.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
About Saki.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There is still something you need to question Adachi about. The warning letters.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is a bold fucking play. Considering they're pretty certain Adachi did it. This is bold. Coming at him like this.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Give the man a reason to stab me tonight, why don't you? You know I'm living alone currently.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
That's the other thing though. If hypothetically, say Adachi does feel threatened by this, sneaks into my house tonight to kill me, that just makes him look even more sus. Oh, wait a minute. Put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in.
Oh. Oh.
What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Motherfucker dove into the TV!
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him?
Yeah, I know where he
Contacted
went.
security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
I know where he went.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
Turns out he's just like in the air vent. He's vented. Adachi vented.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious detective, Adachi, taking another step towards the truth! You split up for today and you all went back home. Yeah, we gotta rest. We gotta hunt down that motherfucker. We've gotta hunt down that arrogant motherfucker. This seems you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
Yeah, welcome to my ride. I think it's a dream.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now.
Could Teddy really be a shadow, though? Because the guy has a persona.
My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did.
Okay, so doing the next dungeon automatically skipped it to the 23rd. I might fuck around, and just so that I can get some points into Naoto's social link, so Naoto's got a bit more oomph when it comes to the dungeon.
I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
And I can technically finish Big Green.
Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Yo, Teddy, she's not dead.
Tell her, I'm really sorry.
Teddy, she's not dead. Yeah, she's alive, bro.
Huh? Really?
Told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Yay! Teddy's rank 10! Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds should be your eye to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. Yeah. Instantly escape from a dungeon?
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face. Doesn't he always?
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
24th is the deadline, doing on the 22nd. So, do it on the 22nd if you don't want to miss the Christmas event? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you're putting down? June S, Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Alright, so the 22nd is when we're gonna do the dungeon. That or when Naoto hits rank 10. If Naoto can hit rank 10 before then.
And no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We need to go get a fortune persona.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Yeah, Chie and Naoto. Sorry, Big Green and Naoto. Got to address her by her proper name, after all.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Yeah, she's got all...
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
She's got a lot more satellite dishes this time. She should definitely find him.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
8, I think, with Adachi.
This place.
He came back.
I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Remember, Adachi was the first person that I finished. You only get him to rank 6.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow, but Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Teddy's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. It's got a rocket up its butt.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location. Rise-chan! If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
Is he just gonna come falling out of the sky?
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world.
Should really catch you up to speed on things.
I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
But then how does a shadow have a shadow?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
So if he's a shadow, him getting an ego split him into two different things? Because the shadow had a shadow.
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
So a shadow pretty much became a person?
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
I'm kind of excited to meet, like, unhinged Adachi. Because I assume when we meet him, he's not going to be a goofball. He's going to be, like, what he actually is.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Yay, more truth stepping. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home for today. You fully recovered from yesterday's events. You should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. I do what the fuck alone?
I'll
okay.
give it a try, but...
But why?
If Rise-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much help. I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
A Dachi baby?
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Teddy's powering up.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Yeah, that's how I walk when I'm fucking searching for that for the crackers at 3 a.m. I wake up hungry and it's like I want to be a bird. I want to nibble.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants!
You did piss in the creepy room, though.
Gee, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. More truth stepping! Yeah, I hope the ranks with Naoto go up this quickly.
Damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
Oh, I feel weird when Adachi gives me that smile. You're the real killer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No!
She fell in.
He legit fucking went to strangle her, though. Holy shit.
Wow! So people can go completely inside! Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Fucking hell, Adachi.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Did you trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Oh, you cheeky dick.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it.
You cheeky little prick.
I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing?
So, he knew he didn't have to do anything. He knew Namatame would, and was just like waiting for a corpse to be found, but we just kept saving people. Fuck.
Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
So remember like months ago when I was speculated, because I knew this. This was the only... This and Naoto being a girl were the only things I knew about Persona 4. Like, I knew Adachi was the killer. And I speculated months ago that his reason was he was bored. And I'm kind of wrong. He just did it for the sake of doing it.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on, all I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV. switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
No more.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
Think he has a good enough reason? I mean, if I'm bored is a good enough reason for you, I guess.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
By pulling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. And now I'm going to spend a majority of the month hanging out with Naoto.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead. He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
The unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. Did I get an option there, or did I accidentally just skip the option without even thinking? Quiet night. You remember what your friend said?
He might be calling to you. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
What should you do? Go see him alone. If you leave now, you may be able to make it in time before Junes closes. You decide to go to Adachi's alone. The Junes Electronics Department. There's nobody around. The room is quiet. There's no sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? The entrance disappeared.
This is a problem. Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper.
Dude has a gun to my head.
You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
I need to talk to you.
To what? Change my mind? Don't kid yourself.
Motherfucker,
Your
it's
whole gang should be
teleporting!
here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff.
I believed in you.
Oh, really?
Look at that bored expression.
Just what was it about me that made you want to believe in me so bad?
You and I sound exactly the same.
Well, I don't have anything to say to you.
I mean, yeah, I'm the only one here, so...
If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
Is that what you would tell Dojima?
You say the dumbest shit. It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
You can't shoot me.
Wow, very optimistic. Is your brain rotting or something?
Alright, so it's a real bullet. The bullet brushed your ear. The smell. You smell the acrid scent of burning gun smoke.
Do you get it now? We're done talking. I won't miss next time.
It didn't seem like a threat. But you don't think you can talk to Adachi anymore. You feel that your relationship with Adachi has changed dramatically. Thou art I, and that I am thou. Thou hast seen how bonds may change. The bond hath changed. It is thy first step to learning the truth. Oh fuck, that was a lot. That was different. I was taken off. I was taken by surprise. Toro Adachi's social link Arcana has changed from Digester to Hunger.
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though. Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here. Well, bye-bye.
The entrance is closed. It seems Adachi is blocking you. That Adachi wasn't the real him either. Unless you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi. You must go back for now.
Welcome back.
Oh, fuck, you saw me go in, didn't you?
I told you not to go alone, though I knew you would anyway. It's okay. I understand. I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now. But come on, you should trust us more.
Yosuke seems a bit sad.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, he almost shot me.
Attention, customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
You couldn't get through to Adachi. The day that the town will be swallowed by the fog should be near the end of the year. You must reach a decision by then. You must prepare yourself as completely as possible. Alrighty, time to spend some time with Naoto. You overhear students talking. Is this fog getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think's gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Huh? Nothing's gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens, the defense force or somebody is sure to come save us. Yeah, I guess you're right. What if it's some giant monster attacks Inaba? Or aliens? I saw a movie about something like that. 14... Naoto is available for 4 days of the week. Naoto is available Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, and Sunday. So Naoto is available for 5 days of the week. That should be plenty. I should get top mark here. Because I have max intelligence. I've got max knowledge. I can do Big Green on the... I can do Big Green next Thursday. Because Naoto's not available on Thursday. You're a genius, you. It's awesome. Just as happy as if I got the highest grade myself. I got an achievement, head of the class. Alright, now we need to go into town. Gotta talk to that guy. Yo, this fog is getting thick. Oh my god, this looks awful. Can I not talk to this guy? Oh no, I was looking at the shop. I've got the knowledge. Finishing man, you know, Naoto-sama. Detected by the name of Naoto Shirogane. I do. I know you know him. Deliver this to him, he will understand. I mean, I always had enough points to finish Big Green. Keep calling her by the wrong name, and it's making me slip up. I don't like it, Corgi. Where the fuck is Naoto? Oh, it's Thursday. So Naoto is not available. Is Chie sitting? No, Chie Big Green? Dr. Kashiwagi? What do you gotta say? So the exam result make me so happy. Something can ask a reward. Oh. The male version. Okay, thank you, I guess. So Big Green's not available today because she's sitting at her chair. Oh, the Persona 3 outfits. Ah, that's neat. I guess I hang out with the athletes today? Actually, before I forget, let me go get a fortune persona. Alright, there's Marie, but Marie's finished. Also, what does Adachi look like now? He's still rank 8. The only person I can do, to my knowledge, is the athletes. Let's see. What does Loki look like? Ooh. Loki looks sick. Too bad I'm not level 64. Go at level. Alright, well these are personas I can't make. We can start at Jin. That is just the genie. Actually, I need to search by Arcana. I need a fortune. I wish I could do this, because it'd be kind of in the same level. It'd be a decent level. The Sneck will do, I guess. Oh, you got Mabufu, which I kind of want. people have no right about Haru being super later in the game when Naoto was doing the knowledge lock shit like 10 months into the game. Even at the point you couldn't possibly have maxed if you'd just been actively grinding knowledge. Not just knowledge, courage. You need both. Oh, we could make Mother Harlot. You could... I also do need like a Doom, so... The Suki stuff's not great, though. I'd rather not use a Nat. Ooh, Chernobog. That's a Hunger. Chernobog Hungy. Get the party attack increase. Alright, we're gonna make Chernobog. I want to have Chernobog also be my physical damage. Do we want Enduring? I think we need Enduring Soul. Just for that play that happened. I've got to bring it. Just got to respect it. What a fucking animation! Let me get myriad arrows. Oh, resist wind. Oh, just reduces the damage. Fucking Meggy Doll Alert 68. Alright, and we want to make Mother Harlot. I can't make any of these because I'm not high enough level. There it is! I kind of want to make Mara for the meme. I kind of want to make Mara for the meme. Ah, Belphegor. But I do want to make Mother Harlot because I actually want to use Mother Harlot. I want to make... I want to make Mara for the meme. No? Alright, we're not going to make Mara. We've seen Mara, and I think that's enough. What are you being made from? Chernobog and Kali. Because you're a magic user, so there's no point in giving you physical skills. I could take those. And just Bufudine. And then I'll just buy Chernobog back. But remember how I killed the Reap? I got concerned. I'm like, that's not... Bro, okay. Can we talk about this? Mother Harlot looks so cool on her art. And then she looks like this. She looked so cool. I was taken so off guard. Hey. It's a PS2 game. Still. Alright, I need to buy Chernobog back. It's a PS2 game, I don't care. Where's Chernobog? Because this is already in my possession. Where's Chernobog? Chernobog 62? Oh yeah, Chernobog 66. I'm too poor! I'm too poor to buy Chernobog back. Alright, I'm not poor anymore. Vampire shoes. Raging bull. He's given me guns. I would love to purchase those, but I currently need to buy a mushroom skeleton. No, I need a... Weapons are important, but I need the mushroom skeleton. Need the mushroom skeleton. Also, I did buy some equipment over the days, and I haven't done anything with them, so let's figure that out. I think Yukiko can... Did I not buy... like, equipment? I thought I did. Didn't I buy some shoes? I did buy some shoes. I bought some nice shoes. I have 2 pairs of nice shoes. Oh, fine. Fine. Lots of skeletons in my back pocket. How many skeletons have I got? I have at least 2. I got 2 skeletons and a snake. And a multiple-headed snake, for that matter. Alright, let's see how much of this grind I can get out of the way today. Before it takes up time actually doing the final dungeon. Alright, let's hang out with you, I guess. TK, but you got practice today, right? Yeah, sure, I'll go to back. I haven't been to basketball practice in months, but sure. The Yasogami High Gym. Hey, you. I'm about to, just gonna head to the orphanage. Just wanted to let you know. Later.
Yo!
Hey, where's Ko? Told Daisuke that Ko went to the orphanage. Today, huh? Kinda worried. Let's catch up to him.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like a good idea. Let's call it a day. Decided to meet with Ko at the station. Yasuo Inaba station entrance. Fog has enveloped the area. What are you two doing here? Find anything out? No, not yet. Wait, you guys came all the way out here just to worry about me? Losers. Contrary to his words, Ko looks happy. The orphanage hasn't changed at all. The teachers even remembered who I was. They were really nice to me. But they said they can't tell me who my real parents are, or why I was left there. No kidding. They did give me this, though. Been too scared to read it by myself, but it's a letter from the person who left me at the orphanage. I'm gonna read it. Dear Kokun, by the time you read this, you'll have grown into a fine young man. Your parents named you Ko because they hoped that you would always be in good health. They considered health more important than fame or money because it's much harder to keep and maintain. You see, your parents were very frail and they passed away about half a year after you were given up for adoption. They always wanted you to know how sorry they were that they couldn't raise you themselves. They loved you dearly. Ko, you and your parents, you are your parents' ray of hope. No matter how difficult things get, hold your head up high and keep pressing onward. You can't lose hope. Both of them would undoubtedly say we will be watching over you, always. No names. Not a single clue. My real parents are dead. I was half expecting something like this, but still pretty shocking, you know? I have no one. That's not true. You think so? I really don't know anymore. But I'm glad to have found out. Glad to have this.
Thanks, man.
Yay, I was able to support him. I haven't been there for you in like 8 months, but I'm here still, buddy. It's gonna get dark soon. Let's head home. Others are worried about you too, you know? Preschool teacher and a boy. I've had orphans in my preschool, so Ko's story makes me cry. That's deep. I flip burgers for a living, so... I fucking might as well. Let's look. I could just work at the bar. Actually, no, I need my understanding up. Isn't there some work I can do to up my understanding? Need my understanding up. You know what that means, chat? It's time to make some fucking cranes! Until I have Naoto unlocked and can just farm for blessings. Yeah, it's cranes.
Hey.
Oh, good morning, Yukun. It's finally time to fight the real culprit. To be honest, I'm still shocked to learn that it was Adachi-san. But I can never forgive what he said, or what he's done. Yeah, right? Oh, yes, thank you for worrying about me, though. I'm fine. I'm worried about Nanako-chan. We can't just let him do whatever he wants. We have to put an end to all of this, right? Running boy! Well, too bad, Yukiko. We're not going in for a while. It sure is getting cold. As we move into December, the fog's not lifting either. So be sure to stay healthy. I was just watching something on TV. Those polar bears sure are active, even in the cold. Fuzzy wuzzy polar bears. Their fur isn't actually white, you know. Isn't that right, Yuko? You seem happy about something. Do you know what color a fuzzy wuzzy polar bear's fur really is? It's transparent. Good job. Yes, it's actually transparent. Transparent fur scatters the light that hits it, making it appear white to us. Their skin is black though, letting them efficiently absorb the sun's rays. These animals are well equipped to have fun in the cold. I don't like how much Kashiwagi wants to fuck me. I mean, I don't know what I can do on this lovely Friday. What to do? What to do? Oh, Naoto. Thank you for saving me. Something you want to think about. You know what you need? You need this thing. What's this? You said I'd understand. What's that supposed to mean? Excuse me, but could you please accompany me for a brief period? I'd like to hear more about what transpired when you were given this card. Please, it won't take long. We've begun. The Samigawa floodplain. Fog has enveloped the area. I apologize. I wanted to talk someplace quiet. What sort of person gave this to you? Man with black sunglasses. Sunglasses? Wearing those in a town like this would only make one stick out. What we can take from this is that he wanted to hide his face at any cost. The man must also know you well. He wouldn't have entrusted the delivery to anyone he didn't know. Guess? Does Naoto have parents? I can't remember if Naoto has parents. But this is a small town. He could easily have looked up my address. Why go through the trouble of giving the letter to you? Intriguing. Is he involved with the case? Or another case altogether? If it's me he's after, he could be anyone. Oh, I'll keep the card. The man is most likely still here in Inaba. I cannot drag you further into this. Gotta help. No, that's not that. No, I'm not gonna do that. You can't back out now.
Huh?
Well, it's good to know you're worried about me.
I apologize.
I'm sorry, I seem to have a tin ear for other people's feelings. Yosuke-san told me before, so... I'll look into this card and report my findings to you, so don't worry about me. As our leader, I know that you have a lot on your shoulders, so... Naoto seems worried about you. You have a completely different impression of Naoto than when you first met. Yeah, it's forming. The faint bond. Alright, I'm ready for it this time, chat. Probably the last time I get to read this. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fortune Arcana. Yo, starting this social link that actually could have been started at the end of October. While we are here, why don't we chat a little? Yes, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Shall we go home now?
Talked about several aspects of the murders and went home. Alright, well Naoto's only just begun, so Naoto will be fine. I think I should work. Are these veggies okay? I think I should work just because I'm worried a little about money. And if I've got more money, I can buy more equipment when the 22nd comes around. Then I do actually go in to the TV. I'm here for the money. Nothing else. Just the moolah. Want to do a safety save? Smart. After I overhear these students talking. My brother passed out yesterday. No one at the hospital knows what caused it. My parents are saying it's because of the poisonous fog. Don't worry about what's causing it. I have great news for you. I joined a club called the Healing Club. It's going to teach us how to neutralize the toxins in the fog. It's pretty popular in my area. I know a lot of people who are in the club. Why don't you join too? Ask your brother to join the club. Can you tell me more about it? Seriously starting to worry about my health. Been starting to feel ill recently, you know? But your club can cure me? If it's that popular, it must work, right? Running boy! With all this fog, I bet people with curly hair are having a hard time keeping their dos neat. Alright, here's a question about hair, Narukami. Looking at me, so the question is for you. What determines whether a hair goes curly or straight? Cross-section? That was a guess. Wow, you knew that one? Yes, a hair's shape determines whether it's going to be curly or straight as it grows. Straight hair is perfectly round, but a curly hair is oval or triangular. The flatter a hair's cross-section, the curlier the hair becomes. I've heard from Miss Kashiwagi, so if you got curly hair, watch out in this fog. So we're doing the safety save. Actually, no, the safety save should be on 4. There's our backup. Not interested in you guys. I'm interested in the blue head chick downstairs. Natha's looking determined. Go apprehend Adachi. Today's bad for me.
But...
Oh, can I not hang out with people?
But...
Oh, that's kind of dog. I can't hang out with my fucking friend, with my party members. That's a bit shit. Well, I guess we'll go apprehend Adachi. GA available? I can check the roof, but I doubt it. No, Big Green's available. Alright, let's finish off Big Green.
Okay, I think that's enough for today.
Wait, so is the thing I'm looking at wrong and Naoto's not available on Saturday? GS Big Green seems more enthusiastic than usual today.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been that on form in a while. Hey, there's something I want to tell you. Something I've been thinking about all this time. I still don't have a clue what my good points are. But I thought I could just keep on searching. I just want to protect people, and to do it, I'll stand up and fight. I'm gonna fight alongside you till the very end. I mean, we'll always be friends.
Of course.
Yeah.
Big Green is smiling gently.
This is from me to you.
I got wristbands.
Oh, and it's new, so it's clean. It makes a matching pair with mine. I think this power of mine is what I wanted all along.
We'll try tomorrow, and if that doesn't work, we'll try on the Monday. And if that doesn't work, well, Naoto just doesn't want to be friends with me.
The power to protect everyone. I understand now. I'm not supposed to use it to become more self-reliant. I'm supposed to use this power to protect people. Yukiko, my friends, my family, this town, and you.
Haven't seen this persona in a while. Yo, it actually looks kind of cool. I like that it's kind of sporty gear as armor. And it's got a fucking lightsaber. It's sick.
My new power. I have you to thank for this.
I think Big Green's got the best persona evolution so far. No, wait, no. The lamp that Chie has is also pretty good.
No matter how far apart we may be in the future, we'll be okay. This feeling won't ever change.
It sends Big Green's strong resolve. Alright, that's Big Green done. Who did I say? Man, these people are blending together. I, thou, and I am thou. Genuine bonds, eyes to the truth. Bestow upon thee the ability to create Fushi's fucking name. It's like, Big Green has a cool fucking persona evolution. But Yukiko's pretty cool too because it's a lamp. I'm giving a shit about Big Green's skills, like I'm actually gonna use Big Green.
All right then. My body and mind are all worn out. Let's go get some meat, and I mean the good stuff.
Oh. We went on a meat eater's tour of Inaba with Big Green. Cool persona I won't get to use, so like 30 levels too low? Yep. Right. Let's go do the old reliable. Because it honestly doesn't matter because of how far, like, it's the start of the social link, but I don't care. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be really good to get me to spend money on it. Not me, he's still selling gas masks. Naoto's at the floodplain.
But
she might be on plot mode. I'll skip today just by hanging out with Marie, I suppose. Just for shits and giggles, and then I'll try with Naoto tomorrow, and if it really doesn't work, I'm just fucking screwed. Yeah, everyone comes over, and they hang out with Marie. Because, like, sure, I could finish off other... Like, we could, in theory, just, like, do other social links, but the only reason I wanted to, like, prolong this shit was to do Naoto. It's gonna make cranes. What the fuck do you want? What do you want, Yukiko? I'm not going into the TV tomorrow. We might be going into the TV tomorrow. I make no promises. Just gonna make cranes, because cranes make me happy. The cranes make me happy.
Yo.
Hey, senpai. I haven't seen you in the morning for a while. Still, with the real bad guy being a cop on the case, that really surprised me, man. But now there's nothing for us to wait for. We just gotta go kick his ass. Let's show that sucker senpai. Yeah. Just you wait, Adachi. He'll know what it means to deal with us. The hard way. The kanji way. If Naoto's gonna be a bitch, do you want to watch it? No, I'll leave Naoto shrouded in mystery. I feel like she'd want it that way. Oh? Oh?
Hello.
Yes, Naoto! We've got 10 days. And I think Naoto's only available for maybe 3 of them. Or 4.
Yeah.
So we have 8 hangouts. 2... Well, is this actually enough? So... Hang on. No, I'm trying to do numbers in my head. Rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, rank 5, rank 6, rank 7, rank 8, rank 9. Fuck. I get Naoto to rank 9. I don't get it to rank 10. I mean, if January lets me do it, but I don't get it to rank 10 before Adachi. Seems Naoto has something to report about the card you gave her. As you can see, nothing is written on it, just a plain white card. This does feel a bit stiff, given its thinness. Without the indication of its contents, however, I have no idea who sent it. I'd chalk it up as a prank. Still worried about you. It's quite common. If you follow every blind trail as a result of a prank, you get no investigation done. It's not the fact that I don't get to watch, it's the fact that I don't get the persona evolution. Ah, excuse me. Yes, it's me. Ah. Yakushiji-san? Yakushiji. What's the matter? A thief? In the Shirogane estate? Yes. Yes, I see. I don't keep anything in that room that I'd miss terribly. You've already reported this to the police, I assume? And then I'll leave the rest to you. As long as Grandpa is safe, it doesn't matter. I can't take my eyes off this case yet. Naoto hung up quickly. That doesn't matter on this one. What happened?
Oh.
Sorry, you heard, didn't you? Naoto looks a bit uncomfortable. That was from Yakushiji, my grandpa's secretary. It appears someone has broken into the Shirogane estate. My room was targeted, and he wanted to know if that I could think of any particular item the thief might have been after. Several items pertaining to me were also stolen from Gramps' inventory. I don't know about those, but my belongings aren't of any particular value, so you should be careful. You're right, this may have something to do with that card.
Thank you.
Thank you for your consideration. Regardless, you don't have to worry about me. We both have more pressing matters to attend to. I'm not sure how to react to you, worrying about me. Naoto seems exceptionally edgy. I feel like you understand Naoto a bit more.
I'll see you again.
It's shrine time. We start grinding the shrine for Naoto. It's an interesting part of the anime. Over here, students talking. Getting kind of used to this thick fog now. I'm not worried about not being able to see anymore. Felt so relieved once I realized that only those right next to me can even see me. Used to freak out thinking that a teacher would see me in town and they'd stop and yell at me. But thanks to the fog, none of my teachers would know me even if I was 5 feet away. You're right, I feel kind of relieved because of the fog too. Some people get ill from it, but I'm alright so far. Plus, I'm kind of excited that it might be the end of the world. Might actually get to see it. I know, right? What's gonna happen at the end of the world? Oh, the world's ending. Shut up. No. Bold of you to think I would go to practice? Who do you think I am, a diligent student? You mistake me. Yes, we're walking. I'm walking home. Walking with you. This was in my shoe locker. Naoto was holding a sealed letter. Challenge for a duel? You're quite old-fashioned, aren't you? Naoto was laughing heartily. Judging by the name and the handwriting, the sender is a woman. She thoughtfully provided her year and class. When one factors in a heart-shaped seal as well, hard to imagine that this is related to my job in any way. In other words, there is no need to read it. I apologize. I wasted your time with this pointlessness. How misleading. Sealed letter at a time like this? You won't read it? Even if I read it, there's nothing I can do about it. Romantic entanglements are just that. Naoto was sighing. Whether the sender is male or female, I have no intention of responding. I have no time to be dilly-dallying with callow love affairs. I assume the same is true for you. Saying they love me without knowing me. Ludicrous. Let's go.
Senpai.
Would you like to stop somewhere on the way? There are still some questions I have regarding the murders. Naoto was taking the case seriously. You don't really have to ask me anything. We know who did it.
I'll see you again.
Yeah, almost as if the game expects you to like do this in like October or something. Yeah, we're still early enough where I don't have to be like hardcore fishing for this. But I mean, like after the next rank up. Oh no, all of Naoto's, I think, because of, Was the eye joke worth it? Yes. Yes, it was.
Hello. Good
morning, Senpai. We've been running into each other quite a lot, haven't we? do you remember what Adachi said? Inaba will disappear into the fog by the end of the year. Nobody has been kidnapped, but we still need to be conscious of our time limit now. It's important to be ready for what lies ahead, but we should hurry. Yeah, you're right. Adachi was telling the truth, and the lives of all mankind are at stake. This is no longer the level of any other murder investigation. We have to make sure we stop him, no matter what. But Naoto, I'm preparing in the best way possible, by becoming your friend. The classroom is in an uproar. Hey, did you hear? The fog made someone faint. Yeah, I heard it was someone from 3-3. But we don't know what really caused it, right? No point in panicking. I'd worry more about getting a gas mask. If you don't, you could be next. Hey, be quiet, everyone. Class is still in session. No talking. The uproar continues. Yo, it's almost like the game is saying you should be taking this fog stuff seriously. You should be dealing with Adachi. But how about no? Oh, Naoto's not available today. That's an oofies. Yo, hi, do you want to hang out? You, what are you doing? I don't have anything going on, so I wouldn't mind if you were with me. Yeah, I'll spend the day. Just you and I. Oh fuck, I took it to my place. You invited I here. It'd be way more convenient to come over if you lived a little closer, you know that? Why don't you move? What? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'll come over anytime I want to. So, what do you want to do? Pass the time with I. Became dark, so you walked I to her house. Naoto could maybe be done if you want to skip Christmas. So what we do in that instance is if it literally becomes a situation where it's I either finish Naoto or I skip Christmas, I will make a save. It'll be fucking awkward, right? So I'd have to make the save before I do the dungeon. Then I do it with Naoto maxed, and then I'll have an off-stream thing of me beating Adachi, and then I can do the Christmas bit. I saw it on the Midnight Channel. Countless black creatures call out of the fog and infest the town. The town gets overrun by them, and the people who inhaled the fog turn into them too. The last person that appeared looked just like me. What should I do? I don't feel good. People turning into monsters? Sounds awesome! It's like some kind of anime. Wonder how it feels to turn into a monster. Huh? How it feels? Well, I guess if everyone was turned into monsters, that'd be okay. If everyone's becoming a creature, why should I worry about becoming one? It'll just be like we're evolving into another species. Okay, so that's the question I've got. Is the Christmas like a pre-event? Like nothing will change? Because I know in 5 you could spend Christmas with someone. Like, can you choose to spend Christmas with someone? Or is it like you just do Christmas? It's... Naoto was holding a card. That card again?
Yes.
Yes, it's unmistakable. Naoto nods firmly. Judging by its appearance, it's on the same cardstock, same size, unsigned, just like last time. Almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private. Get to spend it with somebody? Alright, I'm less inclined to skip it. Samigawa floodplain. Fog has enveloped the area. We checked out the card with Naoto. The card reads as follows. Dear Detective, your prized possessions are in my hand. Can you recover them? The game is afoot. The Phantom Thief. I'm sorry, what? Seems it's the work of the figure who snuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to Yakushiji-san so he can turn it into the police as evidence. The Phantom Thief. How absurd. Having the time to waste on this. Why so uncomfortable?
That isn't it.
I'm not fretting. I'm just upholding the Shirogane name and seeing this case through to the end. Naoto was looking down. Although, he broke into our estate and sent me this challenge. Leaving this in police's hands could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane name. That's why I don't like this. When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. But to ignore it only makes me angry. Let's catch him together. Of course we will. You're the one who brought this to my attention. Let's work together on this. Naoto was fidgeting with embarrassment. You decided to accept the Phantom Thief's challenge with Naoto? Yeah, this shit hit real different coming from Persona 5 first. Mind charge? Ooh. Alright, does Megidola get affected by mind charge? I'll take Tetrakan off. That's been decided. Let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of hint here. Oh, and of course I only intend to investigate this case in our free time. I have something else I must do.
I'll see you again.
Alright, I'm gonna start saving before going to the shrine now. Nope, this is my own room. I don't want to be in here. But it's like Naoto gets Mind Charge, Invigorate 2, and at fucking rank 8 she gets Heat Riser. So like, I want to get the fucking Heat Riser on Naoto, at least. I'm going to skip Crimbus? No. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize how close we were. I might have to skip Crimbus.
Good morning.
I think I might have to... I'm either skipping Crimbus. Actually, no, it's not going to be enough. Because I think... So, this is Naoto's rank 5. Then the next time I get her is rank 6. I don't think I've got enough time to even get to Heat Riser. Did you already buy a gas mask? How much was it? Parents bought it for me. I don't care. Yeah, I know what's going on. You guys are all panicking and stuff. Because, like, the whole point of us, like, skipping Christmas is to get, like, certain... What's the word I'm looking for here? Like, to get abilities for Naoto. Where the fuck's a calendar? There is a calendar somewhere else, right? It's not just my room. Actually, no, I can check it. Could have sworn there's a calendar in my on just like on me. Maybe you're a funky student. I don't need funky student. I need a calendar. I was thinking it's in the classroom. No, these are the girls. I want what's behind you. I'll just go straight home. There's nothing else for me to do because Naoto's not available. I'll just go straight home. So Naoto's not available for the next 2 days. So I get rank 5, 6, and 7. I get so close to Heat Riser. I might as well take it as far as I can, I suppose. Because then at least if I do get time in January... I can at least finish her off. Get a high enough level. Now, so you can do shit in January. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna commit just so we can get shit done in January. She's currently ready for a rank up. I'm just gonna go to the shrine anyway, because it doesn't hurt. Because I still don't know if, like, if you get excess points, if it bleeds over into the next rank. Like, does it just keep stacking, or do you just hit a limit and it just stops? Like, that's what I don't know. I've never known that. God, who wants to talk to me today? Fog is so thick, can't be able to meet today. I honestly don't give a shit. I'm kind of in this for Naoto at this point. The set, I already get the set dressing. Shit's fucked. You've been depressed? Good for you. Fuck. What was it? Compassion's for... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Compassion makes you look better. And to answer the question, was this worth the eye joke? Yes. Yes, it was. back to the Naoto guide. Naoto is thinking carefully as she stares at the two cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from Shiroku's store. When I talked with the owner, her description matched the one you gave. This phantom thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although I do detect the faint lingering scent of citrus. Very weak cologne, perhaps? What should I do? Burn it. Burn it. Reduce it to ashes? I don't suppose anything inside. Naoto has realized something. Impossible, but could it be? Your house is closer. Let's go test it out now. Headed to your house, practically dragged by Naoto. Your house. As you toast the card with the fire from the stove, burnt letters appear. It really was invisible ink. The citrus juice is staining the paper burned first, making it legible.
Damn.
Grown man employing such childish tricks. And this sentence here. The card reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. Eating letters with a red face. This is a mailbox.
I see.
Ah, indeed it is. You're good with riddles, I see. A mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. Seems there was something hidden behind the mailbox. This is... Grandpa had this. Why did he keep it? Good, you got it back. I don't have enough understanding? The fuck do you mean I don't have enough understanding? Naoto has a strange look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's a detective badge. There's no real function, though. Petty challenge and the prize was this stolen detective badge? I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motive. This is an important case to me, and yet without you, I'd never have cracked it. Rather, I wouldn't have bothered.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Yusan. Naoto is showing her unconcealed smile, a rare occurrence. Normally, I think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but I think I'll let this play out, and, if possible. I like how you can D-rank it by saying this. Let's do it. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yes, let's. Naoto was blushing.
I'll see you again.
But yeah, we can kind of get the most out of the next interactions because you have to take hits to the points you get with Naoto for to start a relationship with her. But I'm in a relationship with Ai, the only one that matters. So, because the only people that matter in this world are you and I, BB. Also, I wanted to have ended by now, but it's like 5 days. I can just power through it. Like, I'll power through so that when I play this next week, it's just the dungeon. We just start at the dungeon. I mean, it doesn't matter because the only thing that dickhead's selling now is gas masks. No, you just want to go into the TV, don't you? Like, I could just go straight home. Like, there's nothing else really to do. I mean, I could try and do other social links. Like, is Eri available today? God, that's a fucking name I haven't thought about in a while. Nope, I guess I'll just go. You know, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go get away. Let's go for a swim. Casual winter swim, you know. I don't know why I saved. It's already ready to rank up. Good until Valentine's Day. Yeah, so it's a bit upsetting that I won't have Naoto, like, finished before, the Adachi fight, but we can at least get Naoto to, hopefully just a couple more ranks. As much as we can, at least.
Yeah!
Morning, you. The year's almost over. Yeah, you know what? We're running out of time. Damn right. We're running out of time. Hear about the student rep from the class next to ours? It's crazy. For real. Student in question is just ill from the fog. You shouldn't make assumptions about evidence, not to mention fog-induced illness is painful. So the student rep is ill from the fog, the other teachers told me. I like how when I show up to class now, it's just people being like, panic, 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 panic. So we get two more, so we get today and tomorrow with Naoto, then Wednesday. I might as well just go in on the 21st if Naoto's not ready. If Naoto's not available. So we go with Floodplain. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Because we looked close?
Huh?
What are you saying? Can't be it. Don't blurt out such ridiculous nonsense. Naoto was panicking fiercely. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the bank closes, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence, by the 7 at the 3rd, what do these numerical values mean? When the bank closes, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. Numbers are important. The numbers themselves. The 7 and the 3rd. Naoto's eyes lit up. When the bank closes, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th word. Bank and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I choose. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at the river's banks. You searched the riverbank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree you found. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto's holding a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong blacklight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. Could have done what I wanted to do with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? So, like, you say this to, like, start the to, like, hit a flag. Like, if I don't say this, I lock out having Naoto in a relationship. But I don't, we're going for the friendship route, so your gender doesn't matter.
Senpai.
You-san. Now that I have people who say that to me, what right have I to complain? Naoto was smiling sadly. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured like I'm still a child. Naoto looked at her feet, embarrassed. Yay! Invigorate 2. Just replace Invigorate 1. Seems I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? Wish I could have seen it.
I'll see you again.
Talking to you really is like talking to your friend in one of those white plastic chairs on the balcony. Bro, that's a vibe, especially when you have a bev and you do that. It is a vibe. Do recommend. Yeah, tomorrow's the 20th. Then I don't know. I don't think Naoto's available on the 21st, so probably just go in on Wednesday. You might as well be the plastic chair. Still good. That's still good. The other nice thing about doing the shrine is it lets me check if Naoto's ready. Yeah, I don't care what they're going to talk about. They'll probably talk about the end of days or some shit, and I don't care. I should, but I really don't. I just want to hang out with my buddy Naoto. Nah, Naoto's not gonna do anything. And I don't think Naoto will hang out with me tomorrow either. So I guess we'll just go get Adachi today, I suppose? Actually, no, what we'll do. the rank 9 for these two.
Yo!
Since Naoto doesn't want to hang out. Ko wanted to be by the river, so you stopped by on your way home. This place brings back a lot of memories. First time I came here was also my first time in town. Right after the Ichijo family took me in. The sky was totally clear except for the setting sun. The light hitting the water made it shine. It was beautiful. It helped me decide something. I thought from now on, I am Ichijo. I convinced myself that the old me was dead. At least that's what I thought. You were just a kid then, right? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Little kid thinking like that. But I guess even kids have stuff on their minds sometimes. Funny thing is, I never really became an Ichijo. I looked, sounded, and acted like one, but it was just a mask I wore. And now that I don't have to wear that mask anymore, I guess it's time to step off the stage. Don't jump to conclusions. Well, I haven't reached any conclusions yet. Besides, I never just wander off without telling you guys. Just makes me feel kind of empty knowing that my real parents are dead. It's like I have no roots. We should go visit their graves after practice sometime. I wouldn't even know where to find them. I've got the letter, but whoever wrote it didn't sign it. Didn't mention my parents' names either. Whoever handed you over to the orphanage wrote that letter, right? Doesn't that mean they've been holding on to it for like 10 years? It's pretty rough asking someone to remember what happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Still carrying that thing? Yeah, well, can't let anyone else at the house see it, so... Huh? Name on the front. Ko-sama is smeared. Like someone rubbed their hand against it. Maybe they just wrote it in a hurry? Plus, the corner of the envelope is sharp enough to give you a paper cut. What do you think? It was written recently. You think so too? Ko nods seriously. What does this mean? I think the head of the orphanage must have written it. When I visited, she could probably tell I was depressed. Hey, cheer up, man. Even if it's a fake, sounds bad to call it a fake, but she didn't do it to pull a fast one on you. No, you got it all wrong. I'm happy. Glad there was such nice people out there in the world. Maybe the letter is true. Maybe it's just a nice lie, but all the same. Someone was there to give birth to me. Someone was there to raise me. Someone is there to watch over me like this. Thought I had no roots. No ties to anybody. But that's not true. Think you're long enough to get that picture, stupid? Stupid? I know you are, but what am I? I'm the one who told you that you'd always have us, stupid. Well, I'm rubber, you're glue. Ko's eyes are red, but he's laughing. Seems you're able to support Ko when he needed you most. Man, you got a really ugly mug, you know that? Wanna go for a swim, ugly? Be like old times. Yeah, come to think of it, we used to play around here, didn't we?
Alright.
How about you? Wanna go for a dip? Nah, I better get home. What? Like you have a choice. Whoa, it's fucking cold. I'll have to make a safety save in January. What makes you say that? Ah.
Yo!
Yeah, you. Morning. I was wondering why it hasn't been getting lighter. Then I realized that the winter solstice is tomorrow. Longest night of the year. But after that, it'll only get lighter. Everyone's been acting weirder and weirder. And the school seems funky. But if what Adachi said is true, then we'll be saving the whole town when we beat him. Not much time left until the end of the year. Let's finish this. Yeah. Entire year. Glad you were our leader. Counting on you to lead us to the very end. Let's do this. So if Naoto's not available... Oh, it's a lesson. I don't care. Fuck. I skip... Of course, it's one where I have to be paying attention. And I have to fucking scroll. I hate this. 8. Alright, so if Naoto's not a thing, we're gonna go fight Adachi. Not today, but today in game. Because it's already like 3 AM. I do need to get some sleep. Alright, we'll hang out with Naoto and then we'll go in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Naoto seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I want to confirm the items I assume the Phantom Thief stole, but... Secretary Yakushiji-san passed along a message saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakushiji-san's cell phone. There's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. The card reads as follows. Jury to not rest. Or route for fable. -40, -4. The sentence is written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this -40, -4. On its own, it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important? Subtract 40 and 4?
Huh?
Subtract 40... Aha! Subtract 40 from the sentence! Naoto's eyes lit up. Jury not to rest or route for fable. From there, you should subtract 40 and 4. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase corresponds to the true numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part and the ones in 4 from the second. Which remains is June S table. June S table.
Let's go.
That's it. Let's go. Oh. There was something taped to the underside of the table. I knew it was here. Naoto produces a large ballpoint pen. It's another of the 7 detective tools I made. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. I thought I had lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. Neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. And this pen was still mine. I was just a child, dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is it that compared to the time I spent utterly alone, I worry more now that I'm with you than the others? I feel that I'm undergoing a change. Do not be afraid. You see, I'm afraid, you say. I see. Need to change, and the desire to remain the same. They're mixed together, and it scares me. Naoto's looking smaller than before. That she would show you this side of her must be a sign that she has opened her heart to you. Rank 7 in like 10 days. Like 7 ranks in 10 days ain't bad. You-san, have you ever felt like that before? I want to hear about you.
I'll see you again.
Alright. Well. Get to do one more grind of the shrine. Before dealing with Adachi. Man, I didn't think I was actually gonna go the almost full time today. I mean, it would be endgame if it wasn't for Marie. I assume, at least. Alright, cool. Well, we have to go in tomorrow, so it's not like I can push it a bit longer. I do not care. Oh, we had a brief appearance from Running Boy. Yeah, the claw. Everyone's dying. I get it. I get it. I get it. Everyone's dying. Well, it's a fucking them problem, alright? I'll deal with it later.